We recording?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and record this thing.
Record this thing. All right, I'm gonna play with that boy. All right, what we talking about?
I mean,
So we had a pretty good one.
I know we should have been recording back there.
Oh, but you know what would be interesting? Whatever happens to me, especially in reference to my dating life, it'd be really great to like go back and be like, man, when blah 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 was going on and we were like, it'll be good to look back on this and be like, look, man. I ain't tell you I met man, that's crazy.
Oh, yeah. Let's leave it alone. We could go all day. We could go all day. I just think it's just, God. We've said it before. We'll say it probably to the end of time.
Wow.
Choosing whoever you choose for a mate is
The most
important.
Accept Jesus Christ in your life, but after that one,
After
that one, this is the decision that you need to make with all of your senses,
Yeah.
because you can have your whole life derailed by it.
Yes.
And I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna say my life was derailed, but there's definitely an attempt to. Okay.
They on two wheels.
I've been trying to hold this thing together. I'm still on the two wheels of all it together.
God, dog, bro. Oh my God, bro.
Then you can get a couple of them. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Sheesh.
Yo. I think so I think what we need to talk about today is why things are the way they are. Why are men and women are the way they are these days? Because I feel like, we talked a little bit about it, male self-deception causing female delusion.
Yeah, man.
We talked a little bit about that, but I think we need to talk about again why it got to this point. And there's so many factors that come into it. Mm-hmm. I would say parenting is huge, and the decline of the nuclear family has been a catalyst to this whole thing, because you need the nurturing of a mother and the discipline of a father,
so imperative,
to balance out human beings. Mm-hmm. Not saying that it's impossible for a single parent to do it, but it's extremely, extremely difficult. Like, it's extremely difficult.
Yes, it is difficult. It is difficult, but the crazy thing is, one side has a better success rate than the other.
This much is true.
And it's not even close. That's the scary part, is that the way, and the way that it has happened, it's more so the world kept telling women about their independence.
Yes.
And I honestly think it was the feminists, the women who couldn't get men because they were so unabrasive. You can't be ugly with an attitude. Oh, it bothers me so bad.
You cannot.
If you're gonna be,
you cannot look like the daggum Sasquatch,
yes,
and then be saying my body, my choice. You can't say that, because it is absolutely your body, and nobody wants to choose it.
Let's see you with your mistrenchable build.
No, nobody. Soul. It's not a soul, bro. Like that. I'm serious.
Correct. And so then those women just say, you know what, we're going to be powerful. And I guess they did it to a degree, And
they ruined life for everyone else.
oh my gosh, brother. It only takes a few bad apples to ruin the whole batch. Those were the disgusting apples. I used to have an apple tree in my yard. I used to pick up those apples and kick it as far as I could to the woods. Someone brought them in the basket. Hey, no, we kicked those apples. Why did?
There was a reason why I put my toes to this apple. Okay. It was not supposed to make it into this domicile. Okay?
And now here we are.
Yes.
The whole batch of apples is ruined. There's only 2 good ones, man. There's 16-something apples to do.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I mean, like, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. The feminist movement was crazy. Like, to hear this, the mission statement. It's insane. We talked about that before. The mission statement of the feminist movement. If you've never heard of the mission statement, never read it, go look it up.
Yeah, we ain't gonna tell you.
Look it up.
You find it yourself.
It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. And the fact that it caught traction, I think, is even wilder.
Yeah, but this is the issue of, like, if you get enough disgruntled people, you can bring those disgruntled people together.
This is true.
Like, if there's something that that they don't enjoy about their life, they're so easy to, let's use a cool buzzword, trauma bond. Cool trauma bond. You can trauma bond. And whatever that trauma is.
Fake trauma.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm sorry.
So I'm gonna go ahead and lay it out right here, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and lay it out. It's fake trauma. You wanna know why it's fake trauma? It's because no one wanted you.
Yes.
It's gosh, what's the right now? Joy Taylor is
Dr. Joy Taylor.
Is it Dr. Joy Taylor? No. I'm talking about the sportscaster.
Oh, okay.
Joy Taylor from Fox Sports, okay? And then it's the one it's the one black guy who's built like a Pop-Tart.
Jordan, George, something.
It's the one guy on there.
What's that boy?
He's talking about, yeah, she didn't give me, bro, she never wanted you.
Not even close, brother.
You didn't have a chance.
Yeah, bro. You didn't make enough money. You weren't important enough. You weren't cute enough. It was just like Jordan Whitlock, brother. Brother man, yo, you got some money. You got more money than me, Busman, but not enough for Madam Taylor. She was like, bro. Yeah, bro.
Oh my gosh.
So
I think that type of stuff is comedy. Like, it's comedy when people don't, like, you're not self-aware. Like, you're not self-aware.
You think, like, this is my time, I'm gonna get her back. It was like, wait, hold on, bro. I get you. Like, she was rocking with Acho, okay? African brethren, okay? Chocolate brethren. Fade is always fading, okay? And he got money. Sir, the only thing that's fading is your waistline.
He actually has some sort of build, bro. You look like melted fudge.
We go. What was the Disney show? My Hero 6, the little robot. He built like a chocolate version of it. What was
Oh God! Yo, yo! Oh my gosh!
That's funny.
Baymax.
That's his name.
Built like
Baymax. Yes, brother. They didn't want you. Want you?
Oh my God!
Yeah, you was going over there and be like Skip Bayless. I got 1.5 million. Yeah, you do, and you'll keep it.
Yo, that's about as crazy as Diddy Bed, yo.
Oh, no. Not the 50 by 50.
Paying $1.5 million just to get a nut off is wild.
Bro, listen here.
Like, that's crazy talk.
Like, I want to know, like, his bank account must be crazy that he could do that, or the pleasure you believe that you are going to get in your little 3.5 minutes, brother man. He gonna use a honey pack. We'll give him 6 minutes 15 seconds.
Oh
6
my
and a quarter.
gosh,
What you were gonna get in that 6 and a quarter? 1.5 million,
bro.
What? With Ernestine at the house cooking a meal for you? Listen here, Ernestine. I don't want to talk about Skip, man. Ernestine, shout out to you, baby.
That's crazy.
Shout out to you, Ernestine, grandmama. That's right. Yeah, that's sheesh. But like, that's a whole another.
To do that, to be in the group of people that fornicated Joy Taylor is crazy.
Yo.
Dude, like, yeah, I hit Joy Taylor. You hit him for 1.5 million, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It wasn't like you had any type of game, any type of risk. Okay, I got 1.5 million.
That's when they started giving these lames money. That's another thing that messed up the male brain.
Oh yes,
a lot of these bums got bread.
Yeah, yep.
And then they just started to throw away they just started to put bread on it.
Yep.
And they made it harder for dudes like me. Which, I mean, I have the ability to talk. But I also have to compete with these guys on the open dating market. That was another conversation I had with a female. Who sets your value? And I remember, it's funny because we got into a little, not a spat, but it was just like, you don't set your value.
No, absolutely not.
The market sets your value.
Yes.
And like, so I don't set my value. I can say I deserve whatever. But anyways, I digress.
Right.
See, now you got me thinking about that whole conversation. That was a good conversation. I done lost my train of thought. But like,
I mean, you were diving into the fact that Lane's
got the money. And so
it's thrown off the market. Like
yes.
that's what's happened. Like, you get people, because you see it. I seen this one video and this guy was like, the cops came on the yacht and they were like, hey, we want to come in here and check and see, like, is everybody good, if you got your license, all this good stuff. And then, he sounded like a dweeb.
Yeah.
Like, he sounded like 100% dweeb. Like, you never should have even been in this position to be on a yacht in the first place. But he's like, yeah. Thank you for coming on here, cops. I want to say this on Instagram. Hey, ladies, if you want to come get on my yacht, I'm about to take off at 3:30. Like, it was like, yo, what?
Exactly.
Like that, like, the lamest dudes have money. Now, I'm not saying all dudes that have money are lame, but
yes.
There are a section of dudes with money right now. They figured out how to scam the system.
They just aren't cool humans.
Yeah. They figured out how to scam the system. They figured out a way to basically sell their soul for some money so that they can try to impress females who will never actually be with them. They're just going to use them up for their money.
Nice.
And in turn, these same females who will increase their body count, increase and decrease their value because they now start toting around all this baggage and they bring it into relationships.
Yeah. And thinking that they deserve certain things.
Yeah,
that's the thing that bothers me when I be talking to women. I can't tell you how many women tell me what they deserve.
Ooh,
and I can't tell you how many that got mad at me and say, "And why do you think you deserve that?" Straight up, what have you done? Oh man, I've got some chicks who get it and they understand and they will answer the question, and then some chicks get offended.
Oh yes, sir.
Oh, I know there's a certain group of chicks that don't want to hear what do I bring to the table. Or when they talk about how a man needs to pay bills and a man needs to do this so they can be in their feminine or whatever.
It doesn't even make.
I don't even go back. Well, I do go back and forth with them. That's cap. But
Makes sense.
And I like so with me, because I enjoy words, I just eloquently ask them what do they bring to the table, and I can't say what do you bring to the table or like what are you going to do, like because I don't want to hear you are the table. I don't want to hear you made the table. I don't want to hear that. If I'm going to pay for everything for you, I also want to know what I'm going to get in return. If we're going to play it that way, if you're going to make these demands of I want a man to pay everything and talk about it and it not be like me generally I don't mess with women who don't think the money is going to be our money. Although my ultimate goal is to take care of you. Most men who are really about being a man, their ultimate goal is to take care of you wholeheartedly and you never use your money. That is the goal. That is what all of us who are good men are striving to do.
Yes.
We don't go out and say, hey, we want to take care of you. But if we could have it our way, we would do it that way. And that's what we're working towards. But if you're going to come out and you're on here like, oh, you're going to have to do this.
When has that ever worked?
That's a fantastic question.
When has that ever worked for people to say, you're going to do this?
That's a fantastic, especially to the man who's got the power. You go up to the boss man and say, you're going to do this. All right. I'm going to go find Susie down the street. Okay. Stacy, I heard Stacy make a mean sandwich.
Oh my gosh.
Stacy make a mean sandwich. So
that's crazy.
It's weird because those guys they make the market weird. But you get a dude like me who tells you, I'll be quick to tell a chick, hey, some other guy's probably initially gonna do more for you.
Yeah.
I don't even want to lie to you. I'm gonna bring you a slice of cheesecake. I'm gonna cook a dish, and I'm gonna bring you some food. Initially, I'm gonna give you these $7 Walmart flowers. Initially, that's what you're gonna get from me.
See, look, man.
So if you don't like that sentimental, don't even come my way.
Look,
don't come my way if you don't like the sentimental.
Thank God I'm married.
You did
for real.
Fact.
Because, yo, I would be rude. I would be super rude. To the point that probably some of these females will literally want to fight me. I'd be like,
I done offended my group. I done offended a group of them who really believe the internet really told them that they deserve this certain type of love. And I don't know how they get the credentials.
I think it's the queen movement.
Yes.
Like, you know, you're a queen. No. I had a peasant down the street. Stop playing.
Jezebel, harlot, newslet.
You need to be wearing the scarlet letter. That's what you need to be wearing.
Yeah. And J for Jesse. Young Jesse. Young Jesse. Young Jesse! He pointed on the street.
Yo!
That's a young Jesse over there. But
you're killing me, bro.
I talked. Who's that one I talked to about like we're having a conversation of and this is bad because all women, not all women, like they say, the final phase of a whole chick is she comes closer to God.
Yeah.
So I done talked to some chicks who start reading the Bible. It was just like, I know my word. They start reading the Bible and all of a sudden feel like they get to change up how they interact with men.
Major facts.
And I go, you can change, but understand that you've done certain things.
Mm-hmm. And those certain actions come with certain consequences.
Yes, and so
responsibilities.
Yeah, and I believe God has a man for me who's gonna do this, that, and the third. God did have a man for you. He had it in 08 when you were in school. He had it for you in 09 when you started to go to college. He had it for you in 22 when you dropped out of college and decided you were going to work. But then you had that kid in 2012, and then it got sticky.
Yeah.
It got sticky. So you're not allowed to say a man's got to be dating me and a man's got to be doing all of this until he has access with my body. It's like, no, you're not going to make me pay more than you make last man pay. You can't, men don't like it. You can't do it. no matter what you're worth and what you perceive that you read in the Bible to make it. Now, is there a guy who possibly will follow all of those rules? Yes. I just don't believe. I believe he's few and far between. If you're gonna spend a lifetime looking for this man. And the other men aren't wrong because you've already broken that barrier.
Yeah.
Now you want me to pay extra, and it's the thing I try to tell. I was like, when you do that to a man, you show uncertainty of when are you going to just have this random expectation that you pull out of your bum after you've been breaking it for however long you've been breaking it. Now you're randomly just going to say, okay, I got this rule now.
Yeah.
And how many times are you going to do that in life? And so that becomes uncertain with the man. Like, she's just going to randomly make a rule after she breaks it 50 times and realize it was a bad decision, even though we all knew it was a bad decision the first time you did it.
I love this saying. How you do one thing is how you do everything. I hate people. I would say people hate that saying. I would even say at first I hated that saying until I realized, like, yeah, that's on par.
Yeah. Jordan Peterson says everything affects everything.
Yes.
Everything affects everything.
And so, you know what I'm saying? I think again when you come back to biblically, you just said what you said. You said, I know my worth. Yeah. To God, to Jesus, you're priceless. Absolutely.
Yeah. To the little chocolate boy hitting Ben making cheesecakes down the road.
No,
There's definitely a price on
it. Look, your worth, yes, you're priceless. Like your life, yes, it's priceless.
Yes.
Okay? But you got a value.
That's it.
And until you prove your value, that's just like working at Wendy's, right?
Yeah.
And then you're gonna apply for the CEO job of Amazon. Ain't no way. There's no way anybody's gonna give you a chance. I promise you.
It don't work.
I promise you.
It don't work. It just doesn't work.
There's no way. You've been a cashier at freaking Wendy's for 2 to 3 years, and now you think, oh, I'm ready to run Amazon.
That's it. And no shade to the Wendy's cashiers either.
No shade. No, absolutely.
You're just a cashier.
You're just a cashier. Get that work. And while you in those 2 to 3 years, yes, you should actually be progressing, getting more skills.
Rob.
You should be getting more skills, so that maybe one day you are the CEO of Amazon.
You know what's crazy? One thing I've realized: how many people think companies run because of them? I've been like, you realize like this company was doing this before you existed. You showed up to work with them because you perceived that you could do something in the company. You didn't come in like, hey, I got this game plan to change you around.
The company wasn't failing, and then you came in and was like, here's the plan. We're going to switch everything around. And then you showed them how to do it and switch everything around.
At your entry-level position.
That's your entry-level position?
Yeah, no.
No.
That's no for me both.
Nope.
So,
I think it's crazy. I think it's a very wild. We're at a point in time where people are very. I mean, we can keep saying delusional. People are in the dream.
Yeah, overinflated egos. It's crazy.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, the UCLA coach said something about that the other day. UCLA basketball coach. He said, it's crazy. He said, I can't be the one that has the most passion on the floor and the locker room. I can't be the one that has that every single time.
Yep.
I got more passion than my assistant coaches and my players. How does that happen? And these guys think they're better than what they really are. No, bro, You average 10 points in high school.
Yeah.
And you're only averaging 2 now. You know?
Or even even the Patrick Beverleys of the world, who scored some of the most in Chicago's history, had to come into college. It was a decent score, and then come into the NBA, and we just know him for having a mouth. He just harasses people. Is when he comes into school. So understanding that, like, what you are, what you perceive of yourself, and what you are in real life, it's so different.
Yeah.
People don't know their role, and everyone thinks they're good enough.
Yeah. Everybody's a legend.
Man, bro, I mean, quick of you. You're not good enough. Should I? I'm the bad guy to talk to for motivation. if you want the truth, come talk to me, and I can motivate you off of the truth. If you just purely want to be motivated, you might want to check again before you come talk to me. You might want to make sure you're good at whatever the thing that I'm about to motivate you on. And if you're not, Jesus Christ. Start a nice word.
Oh my gosh.
So, I don't know.
Oh boy.
But, I don't know, man. These guys, we gotta find a way to write it.
Hit the reset button?
We might hit the reset button already.
Oh my God.
We're about to hit the reset button.
Hey bro, we did.
Yeah.
On Monday.
We smacked it.
We hit the reset button on Monday.
That's it, boy. Boy,
I look.
one of the wildest things is no birthright citizenship. See, I don't want to talk political, but no birthright citizenship is crazy. So now, what does that mean? So then, what makes you become a citizen? What do you gonna fill out that now? Who fills out the paper for the baby to be a citizen? All right, baby's out. We got a fresh baby in our hands. How does this baby become a citizen? Do we gotta wait till the baby to turn 18 to then
Take a test.
to take a test? This is here cost for him. I helped my mama with her citizenship test. I know a lot of Bamas who won't fail that job. I know a lot of Bamas.
You getting deported, bro.
And we don't know where. So then what does that mean?
Bro. Look, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. That man is the president. Bro, please mature. Like, get some maturity about yourself. And lead the country, please.
I want you. That's the thing. A guy like me, I want President Trump to succeed
Major facts.
because if he sucks, my life starts to suck. This is one thing I find is weird when people think the president's actions don't affect them.
Yeah.
That's really weird. I'm like, what he do don't affect you? I'm like, yes, it does. It definitely affects you. His actions or inactions cost you money or makes you money.
Yeah.
So I want him to be successful. I just think some of the things that he's doing is just like, all right, no birthright citizenship. All right, well, the logistics of it is bad.
This bad.
Just the logistics of what does this do?
It reminds me of the process of old job trying to do what predator search. Every time they scan in, it was supposed to alert everybody, and then we were supposed to have that conversation with people. Hey, they said, "Good, can't talk to you over here. Yeah, I talk to you over here. Your name pop up on the sex offender registers. We're not going to let you in the game. We're trying to get this thing worked out. Blah, 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 blah." It's bad. It was a bad rollout.
This is your man.
It was an awful rollout because I was the one, of course, the big black dude.
Oh yeah. You think you're gonna put some of them old ladies out to the teller to tell Mr. Snatcher story over there that he can't come out? You was there for the hope was you gonna scare him like I can't beat this dude up, and so But I don't like. Oh, that's a whole nother episode.
That is absolutely a whole other episode.
Oh, part of it, like.
I think the problem is everything is moving so fast that we keep coming up with half-baked ideas. Didn't think them all the way through. Didn't, you know what I'm saying? It's like, of course you throw something out there, you try it, and then you edit as you go.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong, that's a thing. But these massive things,
But also, you're getting stuff off a conspiracy website, boss. Okay? I told this is a funny thing. I said, Dallas, our president's changed. She says, okay, because we went to the White House. I said, this is where Joey B stayed. I'm like, hey, Dallas, Joey B's not in office anymore. She's like, who's Joey B? Or she was like, oh, Joey B's not there no more? I was like, yeah, there's a new guy. She's like, all right, Daddy, who is it? I was like, you remember the guy we were listening to? They eating all the pets. They eating all the pets. They eating all the cats. She said, no, Daddy. Not the eating all the pets guy. She was like, they're eating your pets. She was like, eating your pets. They eating your cats. She said, that dude. She was just like, oh. My 6-year-old was like, this is crazy. The dude is screaming about people eating pets. Is the president now? He lived where Joey B stayed. And she didn't know nothing about Joey B outside of his name was Joey B and we're at the White House and Joey B's in there.
But bro,
But now she's just like,
if a 6-year-old can understand like a guy screaming about people eating pets should not be running the country.
She definitely looked at me like, you like to fight? Can you go fight him? It can't be safe. Oh, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy,
Bro.
Oh my gosh! You remember? Oh, you remember Nick? Nick that used to play soccer and basketball. Stankovic.
Yeah.
It's funny. He sent me Stephen A's because me and Nick can talk. Well, Nick got me beat, but me and Nick can talk. And he's been wanting to have a political conversation with me. And then he sent me Stephen A's his monologue about the presidency and whatever. He's like, how do you feel about this? I was like, oh, that Stephen A is brilliant when it comes to sports, but politics, he should probably shut up.
Yeah, imagine that.
Like I was like, he just dancing, he just jumped all over the line. He just tiptoed on each side.
Yeah.
I was like, you can't expect to get too much out of him. He wants all of these people to keep watching him so he can make his money.
Yeah.
I was like, he's got a vested interest in this. Like, I'm not mad at his answer. He really believes the things he says. I think he's not informed enough, but also I doubt me saying anything that's going to cost me a few $1 million. I ain't gonna lie to you. Unless I got enough money where I really don't care. But he's still negotiating contracts to be the highest paid whenever he does. Yeah. He's still talking about some people got to know his worth. So he's not doing it.
Why Stephen A something like these chicks out here?
Listen here, man. It's one of them cats. He's just chasing paper at this point.
Yeah.
He's not. You know what I'm saying? He's not.
That's crazy.
He's not giving team friendly deals out here.
No.
But he's talking about politics. So I'm just like, Stephen, he's just talking. He's not very. I don't take it serious. He's just running his mouth. But and so it's one of those. It's interesting. So many people have political opinions, but not enough people are reading.
Yeah.
People should read.
Yeah.
But we don't want to take this into a political conversation.
No.
But we can talk about that. We might have to hit up some of these executive orders. Because we definitely let 1,500 criminals go who just stormed the Capitol.
1,500
criminals. I want to let you know right now, they will never let that many niggas off. I ain't even Black people! So that we're clear! So that we're clear, black people. If 1,500, 1,600 of y'all want to do anything crazy like that, they're going to shoot you.
Yeah.
Don't storm no Capitol.
Don't storm Capitol. Please don't.
Please, I love y'all.
Look. Your life is priceless, okay?
It's priceless.
Your life is priceless. Please don't storm
I want you to know, they don't 5.56 rounds. They only cost about, I think we get them like 32 cents a round.
Mm-hmm.
And you need two of those. 60 cents will put you away.
Yeah.
32 cents, 64 cents. Put you away. Really, if you get one good pop. I said, well, they probably shouldn't AR 15, so those are 223s. So those probably a little bit less. So those, we'll say those 15 cents. So that 30 cents will still take you out.
30 cents.
Yeah, that's a quick little
That's your
quick little ballistics breakdown right there for you.
Look, your life. 30 cents.
And a double tap. Pop, pop.
Bro.
Some of these cats
Bro,
good at
stop. Yo.
I got good at a double tap.
Look. Yo, that was Judas. He put Jesus away for 30 pieces of silver.
God, don't. The Judas double tap is what they'll do to you.
Bro.
They call him a hammer pair. Boom, boom. A nice hammer pair at you.
Golly, bro.
You're gone, boss.
That's crazy. Please.
That's bananas.
Y'all don't show me, Campbell.
Ever.
Just because.
Ever. Don't ever do it.
Look. I hate to say this. But just because white people do it don't mean you can.
Yeah, man. It's not, the world's not equal. I'm not even going to go back and forth with you. If they do it, the world is not an equal place.
Mm-mm.
They get those privileges. That's why they took away DEI too. They said, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Nah, man, we need these. Stop it. I'm done. It's a political conversation. There's a whole other topic I'm not going into.
I guess we done.
We done.
We done.
Yes, man. It's been that cake talk. Minimally edited.
Minimally edited cake talk.
Y'all gonna get it just like this.
With Monk and Jay.
Monk and G.
And that guy Jeremy. Peace!